Well, the good news for people in Ottawa who want nice handmade furniture and crafts is that the city has some great makers. But one of the challenges can be connecting with all those independent companies. That's where Maker House comes into play. It's a new pop-up store, though it's hoping to become permanent, and it's connecting shoppers with makers. I dropped by their store on Wellington Street West and sat down with owner Gareth Davies and maker Stephanie Hallen. Well, hello, Gareth.
Hi, Giacomo.
And hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
What a beautiful setting here.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, the building itself isn't that beautiful, but what you've got in it is beautiful.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of nice stuff. Over 60 different local makers, making beautiful homewares and furniture. The building is beautiful. It's rustic, it's industrial, but it was a bit of a blank canvas for us.
And Stephanie, we're sitting on some of your work here.
Yes, this is a beautiful, almost 6.5, 7 foot, 1950s, made in Montreal beautiful lounge couch that we refurbish.
And I'm also sitting. I'm not quite on the couch. What am I on here?
This is a chair that actually Gareth found out of our stack of furniture that we've been collecting over the year. Yeah. That he saw and saw potential. We had decided what to do with it, so he took it from us. And
kind of looks like a 1950s kitchen chair. The sort of metal tubing, vinyl. Not very popular.
No, well, the chrome, of course, is popular right now. But it was just some god-awful sort of gray off-white vinyl that, Gareth saw some cool potential. And look how it looks now. It looks amazing.
And you refurbished it?
No, this is not one of mine. Gareth, just being crafty, saw it and gave it to you, I believe.
Yeah, I picked this piece out of the pile of work they've got over there at Furniture Affairs, where Stephanie works, and connected it with Shabby Turned Chic, another local maker, who chalk painted it in a beautiful kind of a burgundy garnet color, and took a classic piece that was a little weathered, and now it's got a whole new life.
So Gareth, the kind of deal broker when it comes to makers in Ottawa, I mean, it fits kind of your goal here.
Yeah, exactly. We're looking to connect makers and the whole burgeoning maker movement. Ottawa is an epicenter of this kind of activity, so we have a ton of talent here, and connect that with other makers, but also the buyers, the shoppers, the people that go to craft shows, the people that want to hunt for things on Etsy, but we're making it a little easier for them. So we're here in a one-stop shop with this many makers, and it's also just building a community, a clubhouse.
Give me a sense how many makers and the variety of things you carry here.
So we've got over 60 makers now in store. About 80% of them, I would say, are from within Ottawa. We've got furniture, so coffee tables, dining tables, chairs. We've got this beautiful couch from Furniture Affairs.
Updated furniture.
And from
and
Updated is the sort of the brand that you guys do with the refinished furniture.
Updated does the sort of fun what to do. How do we recreate something that we're literally finding on the side of the road, or donations, or stuff we're collecting in bulk.
Exactly. Yeah. You're definitely about the repurposing and taking things out of landfill, which I love. So we've also got things like ornaments and gifts and smaller items, under $50, under $20 that cover the whole spectrum of handmade things.
Stephanie, why does this kind of scenario work for you as opposed to having your own storefront?
Well, we just recently, for a year, we had a storefront right on Somerset, right here at the Wellington little curve here in Hintonburg, and it was a great test market the year. We tried a lot of different things, repurposed and updated a lot of stuff we were finding, but we also included a lot of local makers, and we made a lot of incredible connections. But I had met Gareth a year before we opened the store. We just, right now, what's working for us is the repurpose of furniture. People are waking up to the quality is not in the stores right now, and people are relooking at the furniture that they have and relooking at the side of the road and seeing we have to do something with this furniture. So it helps me because Gareth actually, I don't have time and I can't be split between the two places, and it just honestly wasn't enough for us to keep it going. And now we're just focusing again right back to the repurposing of furniture.
Makers want to make.
Makers want to make. Yeah. And if Gareth, this is what he's really good at. I mean, the store is beautiful. I mean, it's a store right up there with New York, Toronto. I mean, and Ottawa, I think, is right on the. It's just blossoming right now. It's just coming out. It's coming.
It is an epicenter of activity for sure for makers, and. The makers do want to make. They don't want to spend time marketing and selling their goods. It takes time away from what they love to do, the creative side of things. So this channel will hopefully provide an outlet for them to just make more stuff and connect with more people.
You weren't always a full-time store operator or full-time maker, and so often when I come across these stories, people had another life, they had another job, and now they're doing something they're a little bit more passionate about. Is that the case for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I had a career in sales for the last 5-6 years. I was actually selling radio advertising, so not far from your line of work.
From CBC One, it's far enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but I really enjoyed that line of work because it's connecting with people as well, right? And so coming from that radio and media background, it's a different field, but it's still the same task of talking to people, connecting people, understanding what they're looking for and how I might be able to help them.
Stephanie, for you, you want to be doing the making.
Yeah, definitely. This is sort of a new thing for me. I had a whole other life before that. And furniture restoration is my husband's company, Furniture Affairs. So I started helping him a couple of years ago. And I love it. I started making all sorts of crazy things. I mean, once you start making stuff, I don't think you can stop. And especially when you're working with refurbishing, I mean, the ideas just come in. I mean, there's so much we can do with all this stuff that's just sitting around and has good value, you know?
And very comfortable, too. I have to say, this chair is quite nice.
Good, thanks. Yeah, it's fun.
But Gareth, a 3-month lease coming up soon. What's the long-term plan?
So the business isn't going to be going anywhere. It's really just a question, the whole pop-up to permanent aspect of what we're doing here is we've got a chance to be in a huge space here right on Main Street, Hintonburg, for 3 months during Christmas. There's no better way to test a market than that. So I have to give credit to the landlord here, Phil Sakely, who was willing to give us that chance. And obviously we're paying, but still, a short-term lease is not something every landlord considers. After that 3 months, we'll hopefully dive in and stay here. We want to be permanent in this space. It's the perfect space for us. But lots of excitement in the new year. We'll be launching our e-commerce platform. So that's a huge goal for the business, spreading this Ottawa talent to other cities, getting the credit that we deserve as that epicenter of activity, which I know will come. And already my friends in Kingston, Toronto, they appreciate what they're seeing and they want to shop it. So that can't happen soon enough.
And people can come and check it out for themselves anytime, but you're having a special Christmas cocktail party.
Yeah, next Friday, December the 11th, we've got a really fun evening planned. So from 5 to 9 p.m., there'll be craft beer samples from Dominion City Brewing, craft cocktail samples from Split Tree, who we carry here in the store. He makes these beautiful small batch cocktail mixes. We've also got live music planned from Big Train, a local blues outfit, from 6:30 onward. There's going to be a historic theme, a heritage theme. We want to celebrate the lumber and milling, timber culture here in Ottawa.
So I can bring out my Red Blacks jersey then.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do some touchdown tables out of the little discs they cut in the end zone. But yeah, we're going to have projections of old pictures. I just secured yesterday pictures of this building from the 50s and 60s, and it's going to be really fun and social.
To both of you, thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations on getting us up and running, and for the beautiful work too, Stephanie.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Giacomo. Really nice having you here.
Gareth Davies is the owner of Maker House, and Stephanie Hallen is with Furniture Affairs, one of the makers at Maker House. It's at 787 Wellington Street West here in Ottawa. And their Christmas cocktail party is December 11th. For more information, you can visit their website, makerhouse.co. And again, we've tweeted some photos there at In Town and Out on our website, cbc.ca/In Town and Out. You can see what it looks like inside. And even more photos on the CBC Ottawa Facebook page.